Hey guys, Mo here. I decided to create a video channel and record my journey of this new step that I'm taking. I don't know how it's going to turn out. But what I've seen is that a lot of people have helped other people with their videos. I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube on this subject, and it has helped me. So I thought that it might help somebody else who is in a similar situation. So let me tell you what's going on. I have decided to pursue a career in trucking, which is so weird because I have never thought about that and never even thought that that would be something that I would be interested in. But what happened is, I mean, a little bit of my background. I'm 46 now and basically laid off from the company that I was working for the past 4 or 5 years. Uh, Before that, I had about few stores, two, three stores where I would do cell phone repairs and retail computers, and it's a phone repair shops, a couple of them. So I tried that. That didn't work out too well. After a while, I had to shut them down. Before that, I was working as a technical writer for a defense contract. And before that, I was working in IT, was working with computers and stuff like that. And before that, then I was in the airlines. I was working with United Airlines and American and all that stuff. So education wise, I have a bachelor's in aviation, aeronautical engineering. So that's my field. That's where I've been working. And just the last job that I had was a senior technical writer for a defense contractor. Was working on the F-35 engines. So been laid off for a little bit. So now I've decided to look for something different to do, something to rejuvenate yourself, something to get excited about, something different, because I feel like I'm kind of burnt out in what I've been doing. So want to switch it and do something totally different so I can reset my mind and try something different. So trucking is as far away from what I'm used to as I could think. So this is basically what is going on. A little bit of my background in New York, and married, three kids. So uh, very quick, why I got interested in this is my a friend of mine, my wife's sister's husband, basically introduced me to that, and he said that he's taking classes and all that. I said, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm trying to get my CDL license because his brother-in-law has been doing trucking for a year and told him that it's a pretty good opportunity. So I was intrigued. I said, okay, tell me more about it. So he was like, okay, this is how it works. You get your CDL license, and then you go work for a company, or you have your trucks and things. And so I thought that was a pretty interesting thing. So I came home. I started watching some of the videos of people who have gone into trucking, and I found it very fascinating. And one of the things that they said is, before you make a decision, do a self analysis, like a audit on yourself. Like, first, like, are you an introvert or an extrovert? Do you like people? Do you get energized by people around you, or you get energized by being alone? uh, and I was like, yeah, I'm an introvert, so I get more energized when I'm by myself. To say, okay, and then ask yourself, do you have a problem driving? Do you like driving, or you just drive for the sake of driving? It's like, no, I actually enjoy driving. It's like, okay, do you get frustrated in traffic? Do you get frustrated in long trips? I'm like, no, I enjoy long trips. As a matter of fact, when I was in college, I used to drive taxi and all that stuff. So yeah, driving never bothered me. So, and do you mind traveling? I said, no, I like traveling. So I did a self audit, and a lot of the things matched up to how you would need for trucking. So I said, okay, so this is going to be my journey. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my CDL license A, and Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do my CDL license, CDL A. That lets you drive tractor trailers, like the bigger 16 wheelers. For that, you need the A license. And from what I've heard or done the research, you can add endorsements into it, which will help you later on. Like if you wanted to transport fuel, you would get a tanker, and since fuel is dangerous, you need hazmat on it. If you wanted to transport double or triples, like the FedEx, like multiple boxes, then you need a doubles and triples endorsement. And then there was another one called I think hazmat, tankers, doubles and triples, and something else I'm forgetting. So I will try to see if I can do all the endorsements at the same time, because I don't want to keep back and forth, going back and forth to the DMV. No, you have to get your learner permit first, and you have to get your physical, DOT physical. So I did the research. I went through some of the websites trying to figure out what all I need for this. It's uh, it's going to be an interesting shift, and I'll take you along the journey. I'll lay out step by step what I'm doing, so that anybody else who is in the same scenario, like at 45, 46, changing their career, might relate to it. So basically, you have to get your CDL license. To get that, you have to get your CDL permit first. So for the permit, you have to give an exam at the DMV, and it's basically three sections that you have to do. Once you do the three sections, then you get a learner's permit, or a CDL learning permit. With the CDL learner permit, now you can go and basically go to a CDL school and learn how to drive a truck. Or there's another option, is you can get hooked up with a bigger company, and they will take you and train you and then help you get your CDL license. But if they do that, then they have a contract with you that you have to work with them for a year or something like that. So I'm still doing my research, and trying to figure out which is the right way to go. But right now it's just basically, I wanted to let you know that I'm going to document my journey and let you know what's going on, and let's see how it works out. Right, take care. Bye.